Hey loves, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Luisa for those of you who don't know me. Thanks for tuning in today. And today we're going to be doing this beautiful green eyeshadow look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you know when I post next. Alrighty, let's begin. So to begin, as I said, we're going to be using the eyeshadow palette called Just My Luck by Colourpop. For this first color, we're going to be using this beautiful kind of soft green that you see here called Kiss My Hass. Yes, you heard me correctly. Kiss My Hass with an H, okay. And we're going to be using a medium-sized fluffy brush, also known as a crease brush, to apply this all over the crease of our eyes. Again, this is also known as a transition color. Quick note, I just wanted to jump in. Thanks again for tuning in. Please, I just want to say do not hesitate to ask any questions or leave a comment down below should you have any or any suggestions that you may have. I'll be happily respond. For the next step, we're going to be using this deep green here that you see. It's called Mo Bamba. I really like these names. I don't know why, but I always really love the names that Colourpop comes up with. But anyways, like I said, Mo Bamba, and we're going to be using a a small rounded brush to apply this over the outer V of our eyes, or the outer corner. You see me here that I pull it in a bit more to about halfway, just because I want to make sure that this color Mo Bamba will blend well with the other colors that we'll be applying. This is one of my quick tips. Here you see me using, and you'll see me use throughout, the back part of my Falsies eyelashes case. Really, you can use any sort of cardstock paper, any sort of postcard, or not postcard, but a note card or an envelope if you have one, to just hold underneath your eyelid as you're applying eyeshadow, because I believe that this really does wonders in collecting fallout, because no matter what makeup look you're applying, there's always going to be fallout. And for me in this case, it saves me because I apply eyeshadow after I apply foundation. For the third step, it's time to blend. We're going to be using the same fluffy brush that we used to apply the first color, which is basically a medium-sized crease brush, to mix Kiss My Hass and Mo Bamba together, to blend it together. For the third color, we're going to be using this kind of deep green. It's really more of an olive green, but I believe when I mixed it with the other two, it comes out more of just a regular green. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But anyways, it's called 50-50. We're going to be using a small flat brush to apply this all over the main part of our eyelids. I also want to say here that no setting spray is needed. Most of the time, not most of the time, but usually when I apply the last color, I like to put at least 1 to 2 pumps of setting spray on the brush, just to make sure it applies just as well, just as brightly and shiny onto my eyelid. But with Colourpop, I don't find that to be necessary. It applies on just as you see it on the palette onto your eye. For the fourth step, we're going to be using the same color called 50-50, and we're going to be using the same brush as well, but we're going to be using the tip of the brush to apply this to the lower lash line. Now sometimes I do like to mix the colors on the lower lash line together, like I'll use a combination of what we did on the top onto the bottom, but in this case I really just wanted this green to stand out. So like I said, you're just going to use that one color and you're going to apply this all over the lower lash line. You already know blending is key. Now I want to say here, like, it doesn't matter how long it takes you, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes, or I don't know, maybe even an hour to blend the colors out, but this is not a step that you want to miss or skip, because it is essential in making sure that your eyeshadow looks smooth and well blended together to remove any sort of harsh lines. For this next step, this is something really more optional, but I always apply this white that you see here for my All About Bronze eyeshadow palette by Essence. It's just a really shiny, like bright, kind of like pearly white that I like to apply to the inner corners of the eyes. So if you have any white, whether on this palette or on a different palette, then please go ahead. And you're going to be using a cotton swab, as you see here me using, or you can use a small rounded brush again to apply this to the inner corner of the eye. Last but not least, here I'm using a giant fluffy brush, also known as a blush brush, that is clean, no product on it, and I'm going to wipe away any of the fallout, or the fallout that's fallen onto my cheeks and onto my foundation. And that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you liked this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any questions that you may have. Yeah, this is the final look with eyebrows, with eyelashes, with everything. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you know when I post next. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Kisses. Bye.